Hi and welcome to MTG Manuscript. Today we will be continuing our booster box opening from our 2012 core set. And so we'll be opening another 6 packs from our second column of the booster box. And so let's see what we have got in this box. So off to our first pack from our M12 core set. And so far we have gotten pretty good cards out of these packs with one Mythic and one rare foil. So pretty good draw so far. And so let's take a look at the rest. So first up we have our Storm from Pegasus. And I'll just be going through briefly for the commons and focus more on the uncommons and the rare. So our first uncommon is our Great Sword. Equipped creature gets +3/+0. We have our Fireball. Our Stinger Fling Spider, 2/5 reach. When it enters the battlefield, destroy target creature with flying. And our rare is our Runescarred Demon. Our 6/6 flying for 7 mana. When it enters the battlefield, search your library for a card and put it into your hand and shuffle your library. Pretty good draw, our Runescarred Demon, and we have ourselves a forest. So we'll put that aside. Our rare. So on to our next pack. Hopefully we have 4 Mystic cards in this box, but if not, I guess it's still alright. Have our War Elves. Rock Egg is pretty good. We have our Elixir of Immortality, a really annoying card for people who's playing against mill decks, because suddenly you have all your cards back. We have our... Oh wow, did I just miss all the uncommons? Yup. We have our Rock 803 Defender. When it dies, put a 3/3 bird creature with flying. We have our Consume Spirit. And our rare is our Goblin Chieftain. Our 2/2 creature for 3 mana with haste, and other goblin creatures have +1/+1 and have haste. Really good for a goblin deck. And I think we have a foil here. Our Alluring Siren. Our 1/1 creature for 2 mana, and tap for target creature and opponent controls, attack you this turn if able. So pretty cool. So that's our foil card and our Goblin Chieftain. A really good card with a tribal deck, which is Goblin, of course. Next on to our third pack in this opening. Come on, Mythic. Chandra's Outrage, Jace Erasure. Yep. Fling is pretty good. Bountiful Harvest. Goblin Fire Slinger. And for our first uncommon is our Carnage Wurm. Our 6/6 for 7 mana with Bloodthirst 3 and Trample. We have our Crescent Mage. We have our Flash Freeze. Counter target red or green spell. And for our rare is our Druidic Sache. Yep. Our rare artifact. 2 generic and tap. Reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature, put a 1/1 green Saprolink creature token onto the battlefield. If it's a land, put that card onto the battlefield under your control. If it's a non-creature, non-land card, you gain 2 life. Alright. I'm not really playing during M12, so I've no idea how well the card interaction are, but seems pretty good to me. And next on to our fourth pack in the box. Have our Blood Ogre. Cancel. Glade Cover Scout. And for our uncommon, which we gotten our foil previously, it is our Alluring Siren. We have our Combust. It can't be countered by spells or abilities. It deals 5 damage to target white or blue creature, and it can be prevented. Pretty good. We have our Master Thief. When it enters the battlefield, gain control of target artifact. Alright, and we have our Quicksilver Amulet, our artifact for 4 mana, and you can pay 4 generic tap, and you may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Pretty good artifact for those beefy creatures. Yep. No Mythic yet. So let's see what we have in our 5th pack. Have another Jusus Erasure. Lightning Elemental is pretty good. 4/1 haste for 4 mana. Ponder is not bad as well. And for our first uncommon, we have our Stormblood Berserker, 1/1 with Bloodthirst 2, and it can't be blocked except by two or more creatures. We have our Jade Mage, and okay, I think we have missed one. Yep, our Azure Mage, which if I'm not wrong, Azure means blue in Italian. Yeah, makes sense. So it's a 2/1 creature with a draw card ability. And our rare is our Djinn of Wishes, 4/4 flying. When it enters battlefield with 3 wish counters, and you can pay 2 generic and 2 blue to remove 1 counter to reveal the top card of your library, and you may play that card without paying its mana cost. Really good. So we have a Saproling token. Always nice to have tokens. And off to our last pack, and hopefully we'll see something really good here. Maybe a Mythic, though not all Mythic are good, but well, they generally are. Or maybe a Planeswalker. Haven't been drawing Planeswalker much these days, so kind of a bummer. But yep, that's what you get sometimes. So first we have our Scepter of Empires. Tap to deal 1 damage. If you control the other Empire's artifact, it will deal 3 damage. We have our Levitation. Creatures you control have flying, enchantment spell. Pretty annoying for just a 4 mana cost. We have our Tectonic Rift. Destroy target land, and creatures without flying can't block this turn. And for our rare is our Scramble Verse, 8 mana sorcery. For each non-permanent, choose a player at random. Then each player gains control of each permanent for which he or she was chosen. Untap those permanents. Okay. Let me have some time to digest what it's saying. Okay. Pretty random stuff. Yep, makes sense that it's called Scrambleverse. Okay. Interesting. Oh, and for our foil, we have another Yeno War Elves. Do you pronounce it as Lieno War Elves or Yeno War Elves, as in double L for a Y pronunciation, as in Spanish? No idea, but pretty cool. I like the foil cards, whether they are uncommons or rares. So that's it for this episode, and we'll go through the rare cards again. So we have Scrambleverse, our Djinn of Wishes, Quicksilver Amulet, Druidic Sachet, we have our Goblin Chieftain, and our Runescarred Demon. And for our foil, we have our Alluring Siren and our Yeno War Elves. Yep. So that's it for this episode. If you'd like to support the series, do hit like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.